Good morning, Sierra Leone. Good morning to Africa, also those in Guinea and the diaspora. Today, they try for just get a day off actually, but two messages then come promptly. Who I want to deliver very quick, and try for get a day off today, and a very again important. This now regards to a message wo the president na Congo, the Congolese president, the statements we make, and also the reaction of Doumbouya and another latest on Kamarainba issue. So we go try to make this quick as much as possible, but the message again for go, because now the message is now important. Again from Colonel Doumbouya to the President Felix Antonio of DR Congo. Colonel Mamady Doumbouya, in reaction again to the message of the Congolese president. Well, the Congolese president actually condemned the coup, and he asked and liberates the president Alpha Condé. He condemned the coup and he asked for liberate the president Alpha Condé. Liberate or liberation, a process of freedom. Then liberation mean, or maybe exonerated, for be free, to be set free. So he condemned the coup, and what's in Doumbouya in reply? He said, well, Mr. President, he said, I don't follow your message. He said, and you asked for let we release Alpha Condé. He said, but we no go do it. He said, this no go take place, this no go happen, we no go do it. He said, who say you be there? What Alpha Condé make the population suffer inside Guinea? And Doumbouya, me, I go answer you the questions there. I don't think say the DR president from Congo go answer you. Me, I dey answer you very soon. Now make the people in Guinea also wise up. He say, who say Alpha, or who say the presidents be there? The presidents from Congo, who Alpha be they make the people suffer, and also the violation of the constitution. He also continue for say, who say the presidents be there? What the people also be they suffer overnight. He said, let the presidents look closely to the reaction of the Guineans them before he asks for the release of Alpha Condé. So boldly they say, let the president look at the reaction of the Guineans them before he asks for the release of Alpha Condé. And likewise for you, Mr. President, this now Doumbouya again, they talk to the president of Congo. He said, likewise to you, Mr. President, he said, you're not a good man. He said, with a good act. He said, but know this. He said, the suffering of the people not get anybody or any friend. And for respect the constitution, and for spare the risks of ending up like Alpha Condé. So they want the president of Congo. He say, you governor say the suffering of the people will not get anybody. And also if for respect the constitution, and if for fear the risks say you go end up one day like Alpha Condé as president. He say look at the presidents also in Mali. They compare the presidents of Mali, because we know Sudan they be killer as me getter. But again, let me continue. The soldiers there, now people the way they change at all times. And this Doumbouya say soldier man and people the way they change at all times. So now remember them words say what in Doumbouya they say. And what in Doumbouya want? Or Colonel Doumbouya, like get entitled Lieutenant Colonel Doumbouya. He say he wants this a message for go all around the world. And the world for give attention to, other African presidents. He wants this message for go all around the world, or maybe sharing all around the world, for give attention to other African presidents. Well, Doumbouya, I don't know if maybe what you think say they're going inside Guinea, moral did it, respect did it. Now something you think say you go, pioneer, or you think say you try for spread or scatter all over Africa. Impossible, Doumbouya. na on your situation, on your time, and not called for. And now me own just oppose or what me want say towards Doumbouya in questions there. We saw some of them presidents there be there. Well, me not of President Doumbouya, but Guinea, I beg una listen, the Guineans them. This is very important because now this they reflect to una. The time where Alpha Condé be the give order against people in the street will be the protest. A command say, una go take care of them people there in whatsoever way. For make sure say peace dwell inside Guinea. Now, other there, now be the individuals there who Alpha Condé be give the right to. Now, Sojamane and policeman, then two groups there. If a leader give a group order for go do something, be mindful. Now, this I be talk about a few days ago. Then groups there, they need, institutions them or departments them for go they train them on ethics, on how to go about certain things. Some of them with officers there, they go there with wamats. They give them a tax for go make sure say the protests be reduced or minimized. If Alpha Condé tell you say go do this, you as a lead officer, now me they blame the Guinean officers them. Una for know how for go convey this message to the people there. You never go there with live ammunition or live round bullets, say for go control the crowd. What protest they start in any country, you go use blind or rubber bullets them. When I go use fire truck motukade with we get power for supply and water for pump against the audience or the people them, for just scatter or disperse the people them. You go shoot tear gas for make sure say you minimize the collateral damage or the casualties where take place inside Guinea, the death of people them. So the Guineans say, una wise up here, Alpha Condé go don't give order. But the policeman, the Sojamane, and they take actions to their own, maximum limits. Now they not be get soriats for una the Guineans them. Because if they be get soriats for una the Guineans them, no matter the order they receive from above, then go try for minimize the casualty. They're not go use live round bullets for shoot una. So then the same one then we shoot una, we kill una, we disturb una. Now the same one in back, we don't come, they talk say, then they defend una back. It makes sense? Wise up Africa. Now that's me there about too. Let una all wise up. It makes sense. Now me don't question this. Doumbouya, the tell Alpha Condé be the give order say, una go kill people there. Because I also get a message yesterday from, well, I know I classify as a fuller man, but it's not in tribe. And he proud for being fuller. He left give me 7 voice notes them. And the gentleman be very disturbed with what take place inside Guinea. How sometimes what Alpha Condé they give order, the Sojamane or the policeman, and they go there, they beat the civilians, they even rape the woman. They say even right now, one young girl there inside Guinea were raped by a Sojaman. Well, no even identify whether the papa. Because not just one individual weapon, there was more. So that the habit and the attitude of them with officers there, what then they take action into their own hand, they don't know how to mitigate issue. Now they need training. They need training on how to deal with society, on how to reduce or mitigate conflicts. But when they get them gone, they get a live ammunition, the only reaction now for shoot. And at this Doumbouya be saying this there, the role of the forefinger. And the role of the forefinger, not to for squeeze the trigger by you people them, or you citizens them, or the one where you sign contracts for defend. So now all they do the wrong, now you try to indoctrinate the Guineans them, like say you did for them. And you don't go doctrinate Africa, you think say all Africa countries they go continue for the create a coup for go after government. Because democrats not did it, local sense not did it. This they put Africa behind. We don't already there 100 years behind. They try to add more burden into Africa than progress. If we're not able to go before not to turn this for fair to self here, at least now we go the till we reach to a destination. Maybe sense go come one day. but not to coop go give the right tools there or the guidance for try for better ourselves or we nations them. And it is add to the problem. I mean the answer to problems there, but just the add fire to problems. Let's clarify that. So again, Doumbouya left for full Africa, especially the Guineans still. And Guineans still, remember, we wanna be the suffer. Alpha Condé irresponsible, yes, because now in the commander in chief, now him be the give order. But what I give order to person, or what you give order to person, then back gets the responsibility, the accountability on how to go about that order day. So on a need for charging all the Sojamane and the policeman responsible also inside Guinea for their own action, because then back the action not get any merit. Now we continue here, we will make this short and simple today. Now me day off. Tell God thank you, Kamarainba your issue. Yes, I bloody. Me if I want to go swim me for Kamarainba. Mrs. Ellen Thomas. I don't know if not the registrar whatsoever, not the court state, the judicial. But this happened on the 9th September. I guess it is delay for process Kamarainba release. One documented for release based on the bail what they don't get. Let God bless you, let God bless you, let God bless you. And the court also gets the right, I want to refresh people in mind. They get the right for reverse any decision made previously. So if the courts feel like say back, they need for reverse this bill, the courts get a right. And then there's the year, I've been listening to an interview from Kamarainba in defense lawyer. They ask him a question. What I think say this question, now a question we don't tie them based on certain intentions. Them. Again, I need the accused, but not just my opinion. They ask him if Kamarainba gets this bill and it come out, then we know say it gets the finance for maybe go take care of in health, or maybe in health go concern for Kamarainba for travel go out of the country. Now what thing they go do? The lawyer say, well, if they can't we then reach to that point there, then go do whatever necessary for abide with the law or ask permission from the court itself for go about that process if it's necessary. But until then still they plead, may then give Kamarainba, the bail, what they don't grant them, may then process this. Well, when I not process this, may they beg again the judiciary, when I not process this, when I forget about what's in Sierra Leoneans and they talk, whether they try to blame this into a political angle, saying a political witch hunt, all this now just foolish galvanization, again, for try to persuade government for do something what government's not for do. And this is wrong. Law will make example out of this individual if the man is guilty. Well, we're not going to know if he's guilty until the court starts the process. And mean that process they may want. And not forget any bail until the process starts. And when the process starts, if the man not guilty, innocent, well, salon go fair way for commissioning man. But the crime is serious. Now, I'll give example of Bill Cosby at the USA. Bill Cosby gets an offense similar to this. Spend time in jail, big man. We got all kind of money, but influence no be matter. Don't talk of R. Kelly. They get all the money, but the influence no matter. They make sure say the judiciary they work. Look, Michael Jackson we don't die. The time we him back be they commit. The influence no save and go. They charge him. So if major people in the world where gets past Kamarainba, influence no work, why make influence for can work for Kamarainba? Una no one make, you see, Bokumane, and I talk this today. Bokumane, they get this habit na salon. And they not go support this cause. Even what they talk about so, Bokuma no glady. They go always there even against what they talk. Because then back they into the act. So what person they into the act? The system, if we get about 60% safe whether into the act, the judiciary is not go easy for their work. Unless if the one they went into the judiciary, they're very strong-minded. You go forget a heart of a lion. For make certain decisions. So again, Kamarainba, for blow for us, yeah, we're afraid for picking him. make like you can't begin to influence back again. You can't begin to abuse them. You know, the one that oh, God don't make, you don't spare, or God don't detain you for let you spare. They God make them spare and let other man the way they bear you, we can do this. Many learn from your example. And we, and then they judge you again as individuals. We all make mistake, but you for pay for your crime what you commit. I know what me they say. When you time done, you come out. Maybe you go God, that's how you go rehabilitate. But until then, we need to make you an example. So, Madam Ellen Thomas, let God bless you and continue to refuse this bill. Meaning reverse again this ideology. Let you man stay in a jail until in case settled. And when they bash me for this, they God bless you now. Now, on a servant, Tazmo Sliz the servant. Do this again.